thank you for joining me on landlordsjournal.com Ask a Landlord. And as promised, I'm going to take a question or two and publish it on YouTube and answer it and give you some advice on what to do from a landlord's perspective. Again, I want to clearly state that I do not give legal advice. I'm not an attorney. And different states and different municipalities and localities are different in and of themselves. So take this as an educated guess answer. You will need to check with an attorney or someone that is more familiar with the subject in your area, because it could be a lot different. Anyway, the question that I got was I live in a 100-unit apartment complex. We have a manager who works for our owners. Is it illegal for the manager not to give out the owner's contact information? A private owner, not a corporation or a management company. I thought a tenant was by law allowed this information. That's, from my perspective, that's probably why they have a property manager, so you can't contact them. They don't want you to contact them. They want you to go to the property manager. The property manager, in essence, is the gatekeeper for the real estate investor or the actual landlord. Actually, the property manager is your landlord in this situation. The owner is the real estate, and there's the investor. And as far as I know, at least in our area, they're not required by law to give you the contact information. It's public information. You can go to your local courthouse and find out who the owner is. For example, type in, like, I live in Cabell County, so you want to type Cabell County Assessor, or we live in, or type in, like, your county, like if you live in Dade County, type in Dade County Assessor. Let me actually type that, Dade County Assessor. I spelled it wrong. So you want to go into property search, for example, if you live in Miami, in that particular county. Again, this is public information, so you can find out the owner of the property that way. I'm going to pause this because this seems to be taking a little bit, and I'll be back with you. Well, I guess it's not going to come up. Let me pause that and see what's going on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but I brought up the Dade County Tax Assessor's website, and again, whatever county you're in, you type in that county. Sometimes you need to type in the state and then put assessor or tax assessor or some kind of combination. You don't know the owner name, of course, but you can click by the location address. So if you know of course you know your own street number, the street name, the street address, you do an address search, and the owner of the apartment complex or the building or whatever will come up. A lot of times the owner, the real estate investor will take it a step further and put it in a company name, corporation name, land trust, or whatever. You still can find out the owner if it is in that kind of situation. If you are in that kind of situation, email me back and I'll give you specific instructions on how to find out if it's in a corporation name or a business name or a land trust. It's a little bit too much for this video. I want to make it short and sweet. So the answer to that question, if I can pull it back up here, let's see. Okay, well, I don't have it now. Anyway, the answer to your question is yes, you can find out. No, I don't believe that they are required to give you that information as far as who the owner of the property is, but it is public information. Maybe if you sweet talk her, convince her why you need to know that, she might give it to you, but you can find it out for yourself, usually online. It might be necessary to go down to the courthouse, but that would be the worst thing you have to do. But yes, you can find out who the owner of the property is on your own without having to ask the property manager. Be sure to join us on landlordsjournal.com each Sunday at 7 p.m. We have some podcasts coming up, and in the future we plan on having guest speakers as soon as we get our stuff together in order to do that. So tenants and real estate investors can come and ask us questions live. So be on the lookout for that. And we'll update our YouTube channel the minute we start it. So everyone have a nice day.